Hey everybody, Joy here. I know, where have I been? What have I been doing? I've got some snippets all ready to go. Some of them are 3 weeks old. So I've been waiting to put a start to it or a finish to it or something. I've had such a full week. My sister came and spent a day. We had a play day, a fun play day. But she doesn't do pictures or videos, so I couldn't record her. Yesterday, Saturday, Philly came and we spent the day together. But we were so busy. We were doing very intricate, hard sewing work. Really, we were. And I'll show you in the next video and you'll agree with me. But I didn't even think of getting the camera or taking a picture or anything. I mean, the day went by like that. We had hamburgers for lunch, and that's the only break we took. And we worked all morning and all afternoon without stopping. I think she left at 4, and she got here 9:30 or 10 in the morning. So we both got a lot done. We're trying a new pattern, a different pattern. We just love doing it. It's our new thing. And this afternoon, I have to try to do a petal sleeve for the new design that we're doing. But I'll show you all that in the next video. I just want to introduce this string of snippet days. It'll probably just be all chopped up and strange. I just want to warn you ahead of time. But I want to get them out to you and start over on current happenings here in Mounds, Oklahoma. So, miss y'all. Miss your comments because I haven't had a video in a while. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up as is. It's kind of like, you know, when you buy a car as is or an appliance as is, you never know what you're going to get. But I hope it works out. We'll start right here. Joy in my new Lanny tunic. This is number 2. Hey Jane, be sure and tell me what you think. Did I improve it at all? I took it down a whole size and I shortened the whole thing 1 inch. And I got the sleeves and the top right this time. So what do you think? I know if you turn sideways, you know, everything wants to balloon and bag and everything. But I love the feel of it. I like wearing it. It's very comfortable. And I think, you know, if people come around, I'll just be sure I'm right straight in front of them. And then if they get to my side, I'll go like this. See? And that way, they can't see how a kangaroo could crawl up inside here. But I wish I'd put the pockets. I may have to make it a 3rd time and put the pockets in it because I keep trying to put my hands in the pockets and I didn't put the pockets on it. But this is the Style Arc Lanny, L-A-N-I. I worked hours and hours and more hours than I've ever worked on anything because this has so many pieces to fix. Philly said she made this one. She absolutely hated it. She said, you cut up that pattern and throw it away. Don't ever use it again. She said you have to put curves in it. But, you know, right now I'm into comfort and overall, if people don't just stare at it and, like I said, don't look at me sideways, I think it's going to be just fine. I like it. And if I look at all the pictures of all the people who have made it, I didn't like it on any of the people that made it. That should have been my first clue. Although, like the video I told you to watch with Nicola and Sean, you know, what looks good on one person looks terrible on another one. So I figured since it looked bad on everybody else, it would surely look good on me. I have to go. I can hear Philly texting me downstairs. I'll be back after a while. So it's Friday now. I didn't get anything done in here yesterday. You know, best laid plans of mice and men. Something about that. So I came back today. We ended up going somewhere yesterday. My sister. Went and met my sister and her husband for lunch, and then I had this coupon thing from Costco where they sent me some money, and I've had it for months and months and months. Remember when we kept going to Costco when we first moved here? Well, evidently, instead of them letting you use your percentage back on their credit card and apply it to your bill, they just send you this check looking thing. But you can only use it at Costco. which is why I prefer my other credit card, because I can use my 2% wherever I want to. But I'd had it in my purse. It was all folded. I told Jerry, we have to go someplace and use this money at Costco, buy something. So we went there, and I wanted to buy a plant for Mother's Day, a living plant that I could put in a pretty pot and put it in the office downstairs. But I couldn't find a single plant anywhere in Costco. And turns out, when we were walking out to leave and go back to the car, I noticed all these plants over on the side of the building. Well, I was too tired by then to care, so I thought I would show you, if anybody cares, how I do my bolts. You have to make room, and a bed works good for this. Now here's the boards that I use. These are called core boards, foam core boards. I usually get mine at where? Where do I usually get them? Ah, Jeffrey told me, my friend Jeffrey told me, Dollar Tree, not Dollar General, Dollar Tree. They have them super cheap, probably $1.25 now. So I had a whole bunch of them there. What you do is you buy them 20 inches, what I do. You do whatever you want. What I do, I buy them 20 inches by 30 inches. I cut them in half and in half with one of those X-Acto knife things. And the ones from Dollar Tree work really good because they're super, super cheap. They're not good quality, but they're perfect for what I want to do with them because they cut real easy. The expensive ones that I had to get from Amazon a couple times, you had to use that knife and go through it and through it and through it. So the cheap ones work much better for this. So I got my bolt. Why do I have them cut 10 by 15? Because half of 20 is 10 and half of 30 is 15 for one thing. But for another thing, they just happen to fit into my shelves. They fit into some shelves this way, and they fit into some other shelves this way. So that's why. So what you have to do is take your knits. Oh, I love these knits. I'd love to just go cut one out right now. Figure out where your selvages are. And on a knit, sometimes it's hard to tell where the selvages are. But I think that's it. Figure out what's inside and what's outside. And on knits, you can't tell half the time. I can tell you one way to tell. Look at the edge. Joann Fabrics. What, somebody cut a hunk out of this? Please. Did I still get 2 yards? Yeah, I actually did. Yeah, so you can tell where the selvage is. So I fold it in half. I put the selvages up that way because of how I want to fold it on the board. And if you get really long fabric, you do it the same way. You just have to pull it up onto the bed, see? Okay, so now I'm going to pull it over here to where I can reach it better. And I'm going to put this to here. Figure out if it's even. You don't want it cockeyed. So if you line up your selvages, it should not be cockeyed. That's a funny word. That is. And my blouse I'm wearing, I made. It's one of my very, very favorite patterns. I've made it many times. But it's kind of wide in the neck, which is all right, except it shows your bra straps sometimes. So I tend to always add a little bit to the paper pattern right here. And so some of the ones I made after I made this one aren't quite as wide at the neck for those reasons. So now I take the selvages and I bring them to the fold, because that way the selvages are going to be inside. Inside what? Inside my bolt. Use your hands. Your hands are your best tools. Go in there and make sure your fabric is pushed into this fold right here. See right there, it's not all the way in. Take your hand, put it in there. Hope you can see that. Right here I feel a lump, so I'm going to fix that. Alright, so here I have it laid out. It's folded in half and in half lengthwise. So now I'm going to get my board. Here's my board. And I'm going to start folding it onto the board. I'm just going to fold it. This is going to be uneven here on the edge. Just fold it to the edge, but not over the edge. It's all going to be inside. Now I'm holding the edges here. I'm holding it or it's going to fall. And down. So you just have to hold it once. Then I push it and fold it. Push it and fold it. Push it. Why do I push it? Because it makes it fold nicer on the edges. Push it. Now if I end up and I don't have enough to go around the other way, what I do is I fold it. This end's going to be uneven too. And then I wrap it. And then if I was at my other house, I would use those little plastic clips and clip each side. But since I'm not at my other house, I'm going to put a pin here and a pin here. And then I'm going to, depending on what shelf I'm going to put it on. If it's going to be this way on the shelf, I'll just leave it like that. But if it's going to be this way on the shelf, I'll move this board like that so the fabric's all the way to the edge. So when you're looking in your shelf at all your fabrics lined up, you can see what it is on your board. Okay? So that's how I do it. Very neat. Sometimes when I get this much fabric, I just want to get one of those big sterilite bins from Walmart and just throw it all in it. Oh, can't do that though. I have to make myself behave. If I'm going to order the fabric, I have to organize the fabric. That's my joy rule of the day. I didn't move any extra lights in here, so I hope you can see me okay in the sunshine. We have sunshine outside today. Yay. So you know how I want to make this blouse from Maud Lily on the computer, online, on the web. I found this blouse and Philly and I are going to make it. I have the fabric, it's all washed. So Philly sent me this great big long email dissertation on how we're going to make this stuff. I don't know how she figures all this out, but she and I both like to make notes, so she sent me her notes. So what I've done is I've taken my Sure-Fit Designs blueprint. It's from the dress kit. It's my drawing using their master pattern of the entire top before it has any styling in it. Okay? So it fits me in the neck, it fits me in the bust, it fits me in the waist, it fits me in the hip. It has no styling to it. I mean, it's styled if you want to wear it clear up to here, you know, but I don't. So I took this and I turned it in to this. So now I have one whole front. The waist darts are marked on it. The bust darts are right over here. So we're going to leave those in for now, waist darts and bust darts. I'm not sure how they will translate into this pattern, but we'll find out. But I'm just showing you how we start, okay? To change a plain pattern, top, front, blouse, whatever you want to call it, woven, this is for woven. You can certainly do it in knit, but for knit you usually make a smaller blueprint. And so we're going to start with that, and we're going to hopefully end up with this. Okay? So I just wanted to show you, some of you asked me, how will you do that? You have to know where your apexes are. You have to know where the bust darts are. So you can modify the pattern and move the darts, or widen the darts, or narrow the darts, or however you want to do it. Okay? This takes a lot of thought and a lot of time. Unless you're a much better architect of patterns than I am, I'm sure somebody who makes patterns could have come up with this a whole lot easier. So you saw how I drew a whole front of my SureFit designs. Instead of just half a front, I drew a whole front. Well, this is how many pieces I came up with. I came up with a left shoulder. I don't know why it's upside down. I came up, here's the bust dart, so that goes there. I came up with a right side panel. That's a bust dart, so that goes there. So this is right side, the left side. The left side has the little shoulder piece that comes up here, see? So that's a piece, that's 3 pieces. And then this is the middle piece, right here. Let me see, I've got to figure out how it goes. So this goes here. So this is the shoulder for this side, and the shoulder for this side is this little piece here that you put up there. I sewed it on upside down the first time. So I learned, you've got to mark, that's what notches are for. And then this is the band part. Okay, so you sew those 3 pieces together, obviously. Then you put this band on. See, so there's my band. I cut it on the bias. I'm not sure it had to be cut on the bias because this isn't a stripe, but I cut it on the bias. I had to cut 2 of them and seam them together at the bottom. Hold on. This piece fell on the floor. I had to cut 2 of these and sew them together at the bottom and then turn them. Then attach it. That's the only way I could figure out how to get it finished on both sides. This I folded. I cut this on the fold, so this is 2 pieces, this is 2 pieces. So the front went together pretty easily, other than I sewed the shoulder on upside down the first time, but then I fixed it. There's the back. Now the problem came when I went to put the back on. Here's the back. I cut it on the fold. So when I matched the shoulders up of the back to the shoulders of the shoulders of the front are already finished. They're already finished all the way here. It's finished up to the shoulder, and here it's finished up to the shoulder, and the back wasn't finished. So how do you finish the back neckline? I ended up just folding down the seam allowance and making a seam here and a seam here, but they're just raw seams. And I don't want that. I want the seams enclosed. I don't like the seams to rub on me, and I don't like the way it looks. That may be how they did the original. I probably should buy the original and figure out how they made it, but I don't know. I don't want to go to all that trouble and then have to send it back. So Philly's coming Thursday. This is Sunday, May 11 or 12, and she's going to come on Thursday, and we're going to work on this project. Now remember, the original has stripes going this way, stripes going this way, stripes going at an angle on this collar. So I don't want to cut out the original until I figure out how exactly to make it. I have waist darts in the front of this. On the original, I won't be able to put the waist darts, or it's going to make the stripes look funny. So I'll put the waist darts in the back on the striped one, or maybe I'll put I may put no waist darts and take it in at the sides. You know, you can move your waist dart over to the side seam, right? You just, you know, take it in more on the sides, and then don't take your waist darts in. So maybe I'll do that, not sure. Do I need to make a second muslin? Well, not yet, because I haven't figured out what to do with this one yet. Another thing is, you have to get it on over your head, and this is not a knit. So this does not stretch. So you have to be able, just think if I put a 3/4 sleeve in it, I don't know how I would ever get it on. I don't want to put, I could put a zipper in the side, but I don't know how to do that and put a sleeve in too. There's a lot of stuff I don't know how to do. So I think best is a zipper in the back and add the sleeves to the original. They're like gathered down here, although I'll probably make mine gathered 3/4 length. I think Philly wants to do that too. So going back to the drawing board and going to try to figure out how to make it so the back can be finished and attached without having this seam unfinished. I hope that makes sense to you guys. I haven't serged it off yet. I will serge it off, but still, it will still be there and it'll still be rubbing on my shoulders, and I don't like that. So what do you think? First try. Now you can't tell the collar's even here because this is the stripe, but I think it's really cute. I might make it a sleeveless, although, you know, you get to be this age, you don't really like to show your arms. Or maybe I'll make it short sleeves, or maybe, now I can't make it like that because that's a grown-on, they call it a grown-on sleeve. I don't know how they think it grew there. A dolman sleeve. So back to the drawing board. I'll come back after a while if I figure out anything that I haven't already figured out. I have sent a video to Billy for a consultation regarding the neckline. Yes, joy here at our other house. We gave up on waiting for the storms to quit, and we just came back. And since we came back, there hadn't been a single storm here in Mounds anyway. A little bit of rain around us, but none here today. Oh, listen to the echo. I'm sorry about the echo. I'm trying out that Tea-Chino coffeeless stuff again. No caffeine, no coffee, no acid. I'm getting a knife. I've got a knife so I can open the box. Yes, the box looks like it's been through the war. But all the fabric has to be washed. In fact, that's why I came down here with the camera. I don't want to haul all this upstairs and then have to haul it all back downstairs to the washer and dryer. Oh my goodness, I ordered banana. Let me see. Does that really look like a banana? It's darn close, isn't it? I can make some banana earrings, one on each ear. Yes. Yes, hello. Oh, I know. I don't look good in yellow. I don't know why I ordered banana. But I obviously did. So this is just a knit. They had knit for $3.99 a yard. As far as I know, it looks horrible in yellow. Of course, I thought I looked horrible in pink, and all of you said, you look good in pink, you're crazy. So, I don't know. Maybe that's bright enough I can get away with it. Then I ordered a bunch of Challis, I think. This one says it's a sateen shirting. Sateen shirting. This is really cute. Look at that, if you like me in pink. What do you think about that? Ooh, I like that fabric. Sateen shirting. Oh, that'll make a cute blouse. You know, Philly and I are making up our own styles now from blouses we find online. You know, the one I'm going to make out of the stripes. My last video and the one before it, where you watched me make the pattern for it, Philly's making one, but hers is a little bit different. And so I decided I have to make one like hers, too. I love this. That's pretty. Okay, now when you order from Fabric Mart, Fabrics, someone's at the front door. Hold on. Okay, I had to take a break because the front door rang, and it's our friend the electrician. So I told them to go outside or they were going to be in the video, and so they instantly disappeared. This is called 100% cotton floral print poplin shirting. 2 yards. I don't like the feel of it. Poplin shirting. I don't like the feel of it. It's not soft. I might have to Coca-Cola this one. It's very strange. I'll show you. You always say, show me up close. I'll show you up close. Navy blue, but then it has ever so often these turquoisey little blobs that don't look like they even go with it. And it feels kind of scratchy. I don't like this one. It feels like there should be a curtain or a gunny sack or something. Oh, we don't like that one. All right, here's this one. Yes, I let Fabric Mart Fabric start sending me emails again. I'm drinking Tea-Chino, no coffee, no caffeine, no acid, no nothing. But I've gotten kind of used to it. I like it because you can make it with a K-cup. The other one that I got, Post 'em, you can't. You have to have boiling water, and that's a headache. Okay, Don't y'all love knowing the history and the future of my coffee issues? Actually, it's all about reflux, my friends. And thank all of you who told me about your reflux. Honestly, I read those, I pay attention to them. Thank you. Dark Navy Eggshell Vista Blue Pale Cerulean Rayon Sketch. Sketch? Rayon Sketch? I think that's supposed to say stretch. We'll see. Floral print. Ooh, this one's real soft. I like this one. Soft. It's not stretchy, it's a woven. So how does that grab you? How does that grab you, darling? How does that grab you? Let's come look. Hopefully I don't trip over all this fabric. There's that one. I think that one's real pretty. You don't want to, you know, end up with the white flower right there on your boob. That would be real bad. I can do it, I promise you, without even trying. I like that a lot. That feels really good. Whatever that one was, that feels real good. Rayon Sketch. It says sketch, like sketching in a book, painting a picture, sketching, floral print. Yeah, I like that. That one's really pretty. I can't wait to make that one. Ooh, and here's a soft one. I've tried to order, you know, I'm trying to make different garments than I've made before. Things that look different, different patterns. And so I thought, well, maybe I should start ordering different kinds of fabric. Let's see what this is. Polyester, floral, print, blouse, weight. Eggshell and banana pudding. Eggshell and banana pudding. Oh. Now this feels like organza to me. Oh, it's really pretty. Really pretty. I'm not sure which side's the right side. I think that might be. Are they the same? Hard to tell, but this is pretty, y'all. And totally, totally, totally different than anything I've made before. Can you tell? Pretty. Pretty and slinky. I'll have to make a real pretty blouse out of that. Now here I read somewhere that big prints look absolutely horrible on everybody, and you look a lot better in ditzy prints. So I bought this ditzy print. It's a print poplin shirting, and it feels like that other one. It's not as scratchy, but I figured this one would just take on a basically, I have on a red blouse type thing. You know, they give you extra. I love Fabric Mart fabrics that they all give you extra. I like that. That's pretty, isn't it? Yeah, I like it. Do you really need more fabric, Joy? No, that's not why I bought it. My sister said, why do you keep buying more fabric? And I said to her, because I can. She said, well, that makes perfect sense. But you know, when you get as ancient as I am, you got all your bills paid, you own your home, you own your cars, your kids are gone, they don't ever come see you. So you got to spend your money on something. Isn't that right, Eileen? Yeah. All right. This is called Cotton Cherry Blossom Print Poe. P-O, Poe. This is called a Poe, and this is lovely. Oh, it's very nice. Very nice. Now, I thought this was nice because it has some blue in it, and it wasn't a giant print. And since I saw the fashion stylist lady say, everybody looks horrible in giant prints because all you see is the print and you don't see them, what do you think? You always say you like me in red. Again, you gotta watch out where your little blue flowers fall. You know how you do that, don't you? When you're laying your fabric out, let's say I'm getting ready to cut this out, and I've got the pattern piece that is the half front pattern piece that has the bust guard in it. You can see through the paper. And when you're laying it down on your print, look and see what is in that bust circle area on the material. And if it's not what you want there, and of course you can just see one side. You have to turn the fabric over and look at the other side too. But make sure you know, you're not ending up with a ladybug on your apex or something. Now this I like, but it feels like that other stuff. What was this called? Poplin shirting. I don't think I like poplin shirting, you guys. I might make shorts or pants out of this. Could you make pants out of this and just wear a cream top? You know what I want to make is some, what are they called, skirts? Shorts. They're like a skirt that has shorts under them. I can't tell the right side. What do you think of this one? I think it's pretty on, but it's, again, it's that itchy. I'm hoping that washes out. All right, we're down to the shelly. Now here's what I've decided to do. I've made another important decision. I can never find my challis fabrics. You know, I set up my fabric storage, so it was all the blues together, all the reds together, all the greens together, and then I had one shelf or two shelves that were all only knit, and then all the wovens were the other shelves, so they were separated that much. But I was in there looking for challis the other day, and I was having to go through every single shelf looking for a challis. So I've decided these challis that I've purchased, there's going to be one cubby hole that's all challis. See? See, that's how you get organized. You figured out how you screwed up, and then you undo it. So this is a floral print challis, and I love it. Oh, it is so soft. This is my first challis. They had challis for $4.99 a yard. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Ah, yeah. I'm excited to have some new styles and some new fabrics in my closet. Oh, that is really pretty, you guys. I would highly recommend this one. The picture of it online isn't very pretty, but oh, it's just luscious. It's just luscious. It's kind of a stripe, really. It's really luscious. Soft, silky. Oh, and 2 yards. I'm telling you, they give you 2 yards. They give you full yards. That's 1 yard. And this, that's 2 yards. And then look, it keeps going. They are very generous with their cuts. My friend Viv will tell you that too over there at Viv Mom Sews. They are very generous. Now here's another little print. I like the background color, and it's got black and white, and this is another challis. So I'm going to have at least 2 challis to put in my challis shelf. This is cute too. Hey, what do y'all think about that? Huh? I don't have a mirror, you know. I'll see this when I'm editing this. How about that one? I'm telling you, even though they have it on a table, and this is one thing I love about Fabric Mart Fabrics, make sure the S is on fabrics.com, is they show every fabric draped over a stool or a table. And so you can see how big the print really is and how it drapes and what it's going to look like. Oh. See, pretend like I put this over my head and let it hang down. That's what it's like over their stool. This is a rayon Flora. This is a challis also. They ran out of room to put the word challis, but it is one. I can tell it feels exactly like those other two. It's just called rayon. And it's a strange combination of colors. Strange combination. Let me get by the camera. There's purples. Purples, and they're soft, really soft turquoise and peach and light blue and cream and purple. Ooh, pretty. That's a challis, even though it doesn't say it is. And actually, challis is rayon. So I don't know if this is what people say you have to let, if you make a dress, you have to let it hang before you hem it because it stretches out. I think that's what rayon does. So I'll have to remember that. Let it hang before I hem it to be sure to get it straight. Oh, that's luscious too. That isn't very pretty in the picture either, but it's really pretty in person. Ew, this isn't my color at all. This is a novelty. Ew, this is an ugly color. I gotta get rid of this box. Hold on, I'll be back. Now, out of all these fabrics, I would say the banana. I may make some shorts out of the banana and a nice white shot top. This isn't even a color. This is not a color that you've ever seen in your whole life. It does not exist. It looks like some kind of mud that somebody poured butterscotch pudding in, is what it looks like to me. Very, very odd color, and I'll just bet anything I look horrible in this. But it is soft, cotton floral print, a woven. I'll bet this would look really good on a redhead. I need to give this to my friend Tear Bear. What do you think? Like if I had it like wrapped around my head. It looks better at what I'm looking at there in the viewfinder than what it looks like in real life. Maybe in the mirror it'll just look amazing on me. We'll see. Now, I have not bought fabric from them in a long time. Well, maybe a couple months ago. But it was on sale. The most expensive piece here was $4.99 a yard. So to get all this fabric, it was so inexpensive. You will not find better prices that I know of in the whole world than FabricMarkFabrics.com has. They just have amazing prices. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 times 2, 22 yards. Yeah, all of them are 2 yards, and most of them are over 2 yards because they measure so generously. This one, let me see what this one comes out as. Shoulder, pull it out, 1 yard. They allow you room for shrinkage, 2 yards plus. So, super nice. Wow, I have to get busy. I don't have time to make any more videos today. Maybe tomorrow. All right, I'm going to paste an end here. I had to paste a new beginning. I assume I need to paste a new end. So I hope you enjoyed whatever you just saw, because I can't even remember what it is. I know it's all already been edited, so I'm not checking it again. But that's the end of this Snippetville, and I'll be back soon to show you a new design that I told you about at the beginning. Bye for now.